Canberra for Cam's Mortgage Minute on Friday, February the 8th. Hey, a sunny day out there. Don't know where you folks are, but in Victoria it's nice and sunny. I'm sure it is in other parts of the country, hopefully. The job numbers, unfortunately, are not as sunny. Nearly 22,000 jobs were lost in Canada in January, and basically what that's done is that's the economists and the think tank and the people that are, I guess, in the know or that talk about such things are worried about what's going to happen to the spring market. Typically, the spring market is a busy time in real estate and is good for the economy overall, but there is some worry that this is going to definitely create an economic slowdown. The national economy shed 21,900 jobs last month, according to StatsCan, and that was basically wiped out the forecast by most economists who thought there'd be a modest 5,000 job gain. So that's a big difference between what economists were predicting and what the actual numbers were, which alludes to the fact, I say a lot of times, nobody seems to really know what's going on, and it's very tough. Economists can predict, and a lot of people can make a lot of predictions, but a lot of different variables come into play, and quite frankly, nobody's truly an expert. Still, the decline in number of people out there looking for work also pushed the employment rate down because there's less people out there looking, and it's at 7%, a four-year low. However, it's kind of not indicative of what's happening out in the job market because the market does look like it's shrinking. Also, there was a slowdown in the building permits in December, which is also adding to the fuel to the fire as far as an economic slowdown. Overall, the value of permit numbers in December fell 11.2%, compounding the additional 14.5% decline in November. And that's a lot different than a year ago when we were looking at that's entirely different than what a lot of economists again were predicting, which was a 5% gain. So, again, hey, it seems like even the economists don't seem to be getting this one right. Basically, what's that going to mean to the spring market? It is anybody's guess. Is something going to change it? Is lots of different things going to happen? Who knows? We know in BC, for example, the HST is due to come off on April the 1st. Will that have an impact with just going back to GST and PST? Well, it'll remain to be seen if people will suddenly go out shopping and doing a lot more. The one thing that I have noticed a lot of in this economy and what we've been seeing over the last few months with all the mortgage rule changes and the economy in general is we're seeing a lot of folks that have challenging credit and challenging files. And we're doing a lot of that business. It's not your traditional A lending model, but it is more what they call the B lending model, so the alternative lending model. And there is some decent basically decent rates out there as well. A lot of times people fear that those rates can be very, very high, but there is some alternative lenders that are still lending out there with rates as low as 4 or 5%, which honestly, compared to what they were years ago, are not bad at all. Anyways, if you're in that situation, you need some help, you're looking for possibly a refinance, you've been declined by your present institution, or as I mentioned many, many times, if you're a new buyer, young buyer out there looking for a house, first-time buyer, whatever, give us a shout. We're always here and happy to help. It's the Auxilium team. It's Cam the Mortgage Man. Enjoy your weekend, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday because in BC we have a new holiday. It's called Family Day. As if we didn't have enough time off, we're going to take another day off because I don't know. The economy's not in a deficit. I mean, our province is rolling in money. Anyway, I'm getting carried away, and I guess I should just say, hey, let's all enjoy it, hang out with our family, have a good time, and I will see you on Tuesday.